kinetic is mu k, force is F. Then we define limiting friction as mu limiting into N, which is normally mu limiting into MT in this particular case. Then we define kinetic friction as mu k into N, which is mu k into MT. Then there is third concept, which is block will move when force is greater than limiting friction. Next is acceleration is F minus F kinetic by mass when force is greater than limiting friction. And friction in this case is Fk, which is mu k into mg. So this question is a pattern of this, and if you have decoded this pattern, if you have learned this pattern, only then you will be able to solve this question. Otherwise you will just struggle with thoughts, emotions, processes, but you will not be able to solve this question in a time bounded manner. Which is why most of the students fail in competitive exams, because the neural patterns are not optimized as per performance in the exam. So in the exam it may be NEET or JEE main or JEE advanced. There are only 3 hours given to you, and during those 3 hours you have to you have to get answers to a number of questions. In NEET there are 90 questions, same in 90, and in JEE advanced it varies from 54 to let's say 60 or 65. But one thing is common, that within a limited time you have to answer a question, and more the number of answers you can provide within a given time limit decides your rank and your ability to crack that competitive exam. So it's not a testing of your your capability of thinking out of box, which no one can even imagine. That's a very different thing. It's your ability to fetch the neural patterns, to learn neural patterns given in various textbooks, given in standard books, and to implement those cases in a timely bounded manner. So that is game concerned with cracking the NEET exam. I myself gave JEE main in 2007. I got state rank 209 in Uttarakhand, and I got information technology branch in Government Engineering College, Uttarakhand, which is second best college in Uttarakhand after IIT Roorkee. So I was able to crack it out, but I was not very happy with the result which I got. I was expecting to do much better. But I analyzed everything, and instead of cursing others, instead of cursing situations, I tried to develop a mechanism by which you can optimize your time and energy to get much better results. And that optimization is mental simulation programs to be adaptive to the high pressure exam conditions. Because normally what happens is students are afraid of solving questions, because when you solve questions, you solve problems. You know your reality, you know how your mind system works, you know how sharp is your memory, you know how sharp is your analytical skills, you know how much guts you have got. Because when we say something, when we are in front of others, we are something different. But when we actually work on a problem, then we have to face a reality, and that is the most challenging task. So that is why the role of optimal physics comes, because we work on the basis of problem solving skills. We'll give you a number of problems so that you become adaptable.